What's going on, YouTube? Check it out. Shop is all clean, so ready for a new project. Been thinking a lot about my drill press table. It's worked out really good over I built it about a year ago, but one thing I'm having issues with is the fence. So there's basically two issues I have with this fence setup. One is this T-track is constantly full of these great big chips caused from these Foster bits, which means this thing never moves freely. I'm always trying to get all the stuff out of here. It drives me nuts. And then the second thing is, because it's mounted to this T-track via these T-bolts, I can't put a T-track across the top here for a flip stop because these bolts are in the way. So I want to make something what is side mounted, and I think I got a pretty good idea. So one thing I can say I do like about the design of this fence is just two pieces of plywood sandwiched together, because I think it's enough meat there to keep it square to the table, and it doesn't take up a lot of room in the back. So when it's all the way up against the post here, I'm not eating up a bunch of room with like an L-shaped style fence. Now, as far as locking the fence to the table, I'm going to do that on either side. Now, I've been kind of racking my brain on how I was going to do that, but I think the best idea I could come up with is what I'm going to want to do is run a bevel along this edge right here on both sides, and then I'm going to have two legs that come down to meet that taper, and then I'll have a handle over here that I can crank down and tighten up. So I'm going to take this table off and bring it over to the table saw, and hopefully I can get a decent bevel on this. So that's what I'll go ahead and do now. All right, so the first side, what I decided to do is just cut this little piece or this little leg out of maple, and it's going to screw to the fence right here. But what is critical is the height, that we leave enough room that this taper will engage with this one. If we leave it too low, then you won't have any grab. So you just want to make sure you have a little bit of a space in between there. All right, so I got the leg on this side all mounted, pretty simple. Fits the taper nicely. Now, this side here though is a little bit different because this is the side I'm going to tighten it from. So what I ended up doing is cutting a wedge piece here at the top as well, so that when you tighten this down, it's not only pulling it forward, but it's also drawing it up. So it really clamps nice to the table. Actually, with just a little bit of tightness there, it's not going anywhere. It's super tight. So that's really good. All I need to do now is put a T-track across the top here, and we could talk about the flip stop. Now, I decided to upgrade the fence to Baltic birch plywood instead. And I swear it has nothing to do with me messing up this dado, making it too wide, and me not having any regular plywood left, I swear. Anyways, got the T-track mounted, which is good. So now I'm going to work on the flip stop. Well, back when I was designing the flip stops for like the table saw sleds and stuff, I also took the time to design one for a drill press table as well, which I've always liked the design of this. I just never actually got any of them made. So now that I got my own CNC, it's just a matter of drawing this up in Fusion 360 and cutting it out. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. It still uses the same barrel style as the other flip stops, with this 3/4 inch stainless barrel, 1/4 inch head screw, and then a T-nut will slide in the T-track. So yeah, let's cut one of these things out and see what we can get it to look like. Well there, I think that actually turned out pretty good. I like the fact that it moves really nice and freely. You can take it right off if you need to, and then of course, the holding power seems to be more than enough. It really seems to clamp down on there. The table will move before that fence will. The flip stop, I mean, the surface finish turned out really nice. What do you guys think of this? Do you like this flip stop design? Seems to work all right. Let me know in the comments below if this is something you guys would be interested in. Anyways, I'm Ryan Nodwell. Thanks for watching.